Hello. This class today is Senior Cheer Yoga, and we're talking today about surrendering and letting go with grace. Our focus today is going to be on breath movements. We're going to do some supported forward cheers, forward folds and cheers, and we're all about softening the body, loosening our mental grip, and receiving support. So before we get started, I'm going to tell you you're going to need a chair, some water, and maybe some blocks, and a pillow or a bolster in case you want to be a little bit more comfortable. So I'm going to give you about 2 minutes. I'm going to set my timer for class, and then we'll get started. Okay? Okay. Did you have any questions or concerns?
No.
Okay. Anything you want to focus on?
No.
Okay.
Whatever you do.
Okay. Set a timer so I know how much time you left.
I'm glad this won't be on.
Why do you need socks? They help with the grips.
Because I have a thing up under my foot and it's bothering me and I just wanted to. I don't want the carpet.
Okay.
I'm pinching my foot here. Like a little bump or something.
Okay. One more minute and then we'll get started.
I wish the car put on see if he's going to that game.
Is it this weekend? Is Papa going?
I don't think Papa even know. He was married, but I don't think he really told me he was around. He met him, but I don't think it was, often.
Okay. Okay.
It wasn't often.
So as we get started, I want you to take a comfortable seat in your chair and close this so because I hear background noise on the TV.
The quarters
It's okay.
in front under the door.
Or should I tell him to just turn it down a little bit? Papa,
Oh, do it yourself.
turn it down a little bit. Thank you. Just a little. Okay.
So you could take the remote and sit down.
No,
That's what I did. Change the minutes.
that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna get started and with
Are you
focusing.
on there?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna get started with our breath. So we're gonna
No.
place your hands on you're gonna place your hands on your knees. Yes, come to the edge of the chair, place your hands on your knees and start to close your eyes down. You're gonna relax your shoulders, sit nice straight, lengthen your spine, no curves in your spine, and start to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Gonna breathe in through your nose really big, expanding your belly, making it nice and tall, nice and big. And then you're gonna let all the air out through your mouth. Kind of opening your mouth, sighing it out. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. We're gonna expand on this breath a little bit more. We're gonna breathe through our nose, really big. And at the top of this, you're gonna hold it in your breath. Out through your mouth, letting go and sighing, making a sound. Breathe in through your nose again, closing your eyes if you feel led to. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top, not letting it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through your nose, making your belly really big, not sucking your stomach in, making your belly expand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. A couple more times. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top, welcoming in the moment. Exhale through your mouth slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Releasing what you can't control. A couple more breaths. This is all about letting go of all your thoughts in your mind, and that's why we're doing it so many times. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top. 1. That no air escape from your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Last one that we're going to do, and keep your eyes powered down after this breath. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping your eyes powered down and just thinking about our intention for class today. Today's intention, you can set your own, or you could focus on the one I have as well. The intention that I set for this class today is today I give myself permission to let go. You could use this one or take the moment to create your own. As you go through this practice for today, our affirmation that we're going to utilize is I am safe to release what I no longer need. Start returning to your normal breath. Start to wiggle your fingers a little bit. Wiggle your toes and flutter your eyes open. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started with the movements of our bodies. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move our neck from side to side. We're going to move it very slow, intentional, and gentle. Breathe in through your nose and move it to one side. Hold it there. Exhale as you move it to the middle. Breathe in through your nose again. And then go ahead and exhale as you move it to the other side. Or breathe it in through your nose. And then exhale as you move it back to center. Gonna do this 3 more times. Inhale. Move it to one side. Exhale. Move it back to center. Breathe in through your nose again. Move to one side. Exhale as you move it back to center. We're going to still continue to work on our neck because our neck holds in so much stress. It's related to our vagus nerve, and our vagus nerve is connected to our brain. It's one of our main big nerves connected to our brain. And as we get anxiety into our brain, it can fill up that nerve with stress, causing tension in our neck. So as we're younger and older, need to focus on that, trying to relieve the stress in that nerve so we can help work with surrendering. So that's why we focus so much on our neck movements in this practice.
Does it go from the neck to the shoulders?
It goes all the way right here.
So would it affect the shoulders too?
What do you mean? Like the tension, if
Yeah.
how you hold your shoulders, it carries weight. So this nerve, it carries weight there, and it can also affect your shoulders and how you hold the tensions in your shoulders. Anything that is tension on the spine can go because the spine carries nerves all the way up to your brain.
Mhm.
Anything that has to do with the spine can also create tension there. You have lower back pain, and then you have that tension in your neck that causes migraines and vertigo and other neurological issues. So that's why we're working so much to relieve that pressure in your neck. So now what we're going to do is go up and down and do neck rolls that way. So we're going to breathe in through our nose, lift up our head towards the sky, and exhale, lower back to center. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale as you lower your head all the way down to your chest. Breathe in through your nose. Rise it all the way up to the sky. Exhale, lower down to your chest. Again, inhale, rise up all the way to the sky. Exhale, lower down to the chest. Sitting up nice and straight in your spine. Keeping the spine lengthened as you breathe in and out. Breathe in through your nose. Raise your head all the way to the sky. Exhale, lower down. One more. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, down. Okay. One more neck exercise that we're going to do is going around in a circle with our whole head. So we're going to move it vertical and then we'll switch. So once we get to the middle, we're going to breathe in. And once we get all the way to the top, exhale as we go down. Again, inhale till you get to the top. Exhale as you go down. Once you get to center, all the way back to the center, inhale. Get to the top, exhale. Slowly doing these circles so we're not causing tension or stress in our neck. We're going to go the opposite way in a minute, so you do not have to go the opposite way just yet. Okay, let's go the opposite way. Switch, breathe in, go up to the top. Once you get to the top, exhale as you get back down to the bottom. Inhale. At the top, exhale. And stop at the bottom. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, good job. Let's go ahead and practice about opening our chest. We're going to breathe in, open our hands nice and wide, lifting your shoulders and going back. You can lift your head, slowly lift your head, and exhale. Lower your head towards your chest and bring your hands around your body. Hold here for a few seconds. Inhale, open your fingers all the way up. Bring your hands all the way up, bring your head all the way up, and exhale, lower all the way down. Opening it up to possibilities of what can be and releasing what has not happened yet. Inhale again. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. You're going to do this. Slow movements, controlled. Inhale, open your hands up to what possibilities of what could be. And exhale, bringing back in what truly matters. All right, so now we're gonna do is we're gonna take our fingers, breathe in really big. We're gonna put our right hand over our left and twist our hands. This is called eagle's hands. So you're gonna twist your hands like this and try to connect at a different point. Yes, just like that. It looks weird and contorted, but if you're doing like that, it does look right. And try to grab onto fingers. You don't have to try to grab onto the whole hands. If you could twist like this, you can. But if you can't, touch,
If you can what?
twist your hands, that's a whole eagle, but you do not have to twist it all the way.
Like this? Oh, it's back
Yeah.
to back or palm to palm?
Most of the times, I just grab on a finger. I don't try to twist the whole hand or wherever. If you can make one twist, you're already doing a good job. Lift your shoulders up a little bit. Keep your hands neutral. Soften your face. Slowly exhale and let it go. Because we have to do on one side. Breathe in. Wrap your hands around your leg. Wrap your hands around. Exhale here. Breathe in one more time. Exhale, let it go. Good job. Now we're going to start moving our wrist. And we're going to start with our fingers. I like to start our fingers because we text a lot and tap a lot. So I always start with just tapping out my fingers. And I try to do a pattern, just me. You could do pinky first, finger after pinky, pointer is an index finger, middle finger, pointer finger, and thumb circles. Just give me your fingers a massage. Maybe you switch it as well. Maybe you roll your fingers. And then once you start rolling your fingers, we're gonna add the whole hand in. Open them and closing. Closing and open. Close. Open and closing. Opening and closing. Opening and closing. Maybe you start to add your wrist as well. And we're slowly just gonna make our way up our body. So start acting the wrist as well. Bring all your fingers and your wrist into play. And from here, start to maybe add your elbow on one hand at a time. You feel comfortable? The option is to do both hands at the same time. And then from here, you'll also add in our whole arm. Maybe you focus on just one arm, slow, controlled movements. And then slowly put it down on your, rest it gently on your knee. Take the other arm. Slow, controlled movements. Do it one way, try to do it the opposite way. But my arm doesn't always try to go that way because we're just so used to doing it one way that it's hard to do it the other. So letting go of what we're used to knowing how to do and embracing change. Try the other hand if you didn't do it the other hand. You went this way, maybe you went the other way now. Okay, so from here, we're gonna get up in a chair soon. We're gonna press up on our tippy toes. And because this is a movement that I feel that you can do, we can modify it and we can go and use in our chair. You ready? So we're gonna slowly get up, gently get up. And we are going to go on the side of our chair or behind our chair. I'm gonna move this screen just a little bit to reflect me. wherever you feel, find a comfortable spot for you, either behind your chair, pushing up or down. That chair is built differently. It was made a long time ago. Inhale as you lift all the way up and slow controlled movements. Exhale as you lift down. When you go slower in your steps, you actually feel it more and it activates more muscles that you're not that you are not realizing that you have utilizing a lot. So let's try this again. Slowly inhale and come all the way up on your tippy toes. Can you see my feet okay? Mm-hmm. And exhale, control slow movements as you come back down. Next time I'm gonna count to 4 and we're not gonna come all the way up until 4. So inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on to your chair for stability. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kind of shift into your heels. Kind of shift into them to kind of give it a deeper little bit of stretch. Like you're flexing your toes. You ready? Go back up. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, come all the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and add in some more. Do you want to go all the way down to the ground or do you want to go halfway? Option to go, I'll show you both. So come to the side of your chair. And this is where the blocks will come in. I'm going to show you first and I'm going to pass the blocks to you. So you have 3 options. I'm going to show you all 3. The first one is we're going to do some sun salutations. And when we do our sun salutations, you're going to go all the way up to the sky, but you could come down. You could come all the way down to your chair. As long as your back stays straight and flat, you could come all the way down to the ground. And if you cannot reach the ground, you have a slight bend in your knees, and you can use the blocks to bring the ground closer to you. Okay? Okay. So inhale, we're going to stay grounded on our feet, pressing into the ground, knowing that it's going to be our safety net. We're not going to go all the way on our tippy toes this time. Look straight forward, find a soft space, find a spot to gaze on. Shoulders are down. Inhale, lift all the way up, reach up to the sky. Exhale, lower down. Option 2, lower down to your chair, making a flat back. So bringing our shoulders back, lengthening our spine, and creating, if our feet are too wide, bringing our feet closer to our bodies. A little bit closer to our bodies. There you go. Option to stay here. Breathe in. Exhale, lowering down to the ground some more. Not making a round back. We want a nice, straight, lengthened spine. That means bending our knees just a little bit. It's not about touching our toes. It's about bringing the ground to us to support us. That's when you can use the blocks. The blocks near you.
Use the blocks?
Mm-hmm. Put your hands on the blocks.
Do I need
like how you just had them? No. So taking the blocks and put them on the blocks. Put your hands on the blocks. Flat palms on the blocks. There you go. Widen your hips, widen your toes, hip width apart. That way it supports us and stability towards us. Take the block and move them closer to you. So everything is stacked in parallel. If that is, bend your knees slightly. There you go. And keeping your back. Look at your back. You're slumped over like this. You don't want to be slumped over. You want to be nice and straight. That's why the chair is also an option to use to keep us nice and straight. Once we get the straightness, then we can go all the way down to the ground. When you're there, you go. From here, we're gonna breathe in. Exhale a little bit. Keeping straight, not trying to reach the ground, just keeping straight with our backs. Hinge at your hips, not at your back. Do not press all the way into, we do not have to press on the floor wherever our body falls. Inhale, all the way up again. Exhale, go all the way down to the ground. Breathe in. I'm gonna put our hands right below our knees and press into it, keeping our back nice and straight. Good job. Press into your knees a little bit more. Shift back just a little bit in your heels without moving them and keeping our back straight. Breathe in. Fall into our chair, press into our chair, or come all the way down to the ground. Just letting our bodies hang. From here, breathe in. And we're gonna press into our chairs and walk our feet back. So we're gonna press into our chairs and slowly walk our feet back into plank position. Keeping our chairs nice and straight. Move back. Keeping your, so slowly, just press into a little bit and slanting our bodies into a supported plank position. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, straighten our legs and move into the chair. If this is too much, slowly just coming out of the position. Breathe in. And we're gonna go back into a plank, keeping our bodies nice and straight, almost like a push-up. Good job. Exhale. Come back. From here, we did a lot of movement from there. It's gonna get a little bit harder, and we're surrendering and trying new things. So now what we're going to do is we're gonna sit down in our chair and take a break. We're gonna make the floor come closer to us by using those blocks just like we did earlier. So what you're gonna do with your block, I'm gonna show you, and then you do it. So you breathe in. Keep your spine lengthened, breathe in, raise your hands all the way to the top. And then exhale and bring our hands to the ground. You can rest them on blocks or you can rest all the way onto the ground. Just keeping your back not rounded, but we're focusing on straight back.
Is it straight?
It's rounded a little bit. So here, use your blocks. So you are going to, just this part is rounded. So there, adjust your shoulders. Press, I'm gonna press on your back just a little. And you're gonna, so you're rounding and holding stress in. You got lengthen through, curve your spine just a little bit. There you go. Okay. Just curve a little bit. So before we go into the pose, breathe in, sit up nice and straight, feel your back. How does it feel?
Yeah.
Stiff. So sit up a little bit straighter. Not poke your, curve your out. You're curving out your hips. Sink into your belly button. Sit up nice and straight. Breathe in. Lengthen a little bit more. And hold your head up, not down. Hold your head not all the way up, directly in front of you. Directly, there you go. Okay, sit up a little bit more. There you go. And then hinge at your hips to go all the way over. And then from there, if that is where you need to be, press on your knees. Breathe in and exhale. And lower down gently a little bit more. Much better. And lower down a little bit more to the ground, or press an option to press into the block. Good job. Breathe in and come up all the way. Exhale. Pull all the way down. Gently hinging at the hips, keeping your back nice and straight. Your head is the last thing to fall. So come back up, breathe in. We're gonna go vertebrae after vertebrae, slowly going down, letting your head be the last thing that falls to the ground. Slow, controlled movements. Good job. You're pressing into the ground and you're trying to press, make sure you press. It is not a race. It is not a race. You don't have to get all the way to the ground. You have to get your back nice. And we are focusing on the alignment, not doing the pose.
Too far down.
You are. That's why. It is okay.
So right here?
Yes. Bring the ground closer. It is okay to use the blocks.
Oh.
The only reason I'm not using them is because I only have one set of blocks.
Oh, okay.
So use the blocks as necessary. Once you get the alignment and feel comfortable in that, then you can use the ground. Breathe in. And do this one more time. Breathe in. Exhale. Go all the way down. Slowly go down. And once you go down, keeping your back nice and straight. There you go, right there. Move your shoulders out a little bit. Move your shoulders back. Move your shoulders back. Not your body, not your hands, your shoulders. Your shoulders are, there you go. Your shoulders are, this is what you're doing. You're pressing your shoulders forward, which is causing you to rise. You need to send your shoulders back. Take your shoulders. You don't have to make your knees wider.
What?
You don't have to make them wider. It's not about being wider. It's not about that. Move the blocks closer to you. Move the blocks. Look at my hands. Move the blocks closer to each other. There you go. So they don't have to be super close. They need to be parallel to your shoulders. Put your hands like this. Come up. Put your hands like this. Okay. You're pressing with your shoulders straight out. You're curving your shoulders and flex them a little bit. Send your shoulder back. Like you're giving a massage to your spine. You're never gonna do yoga with me.
What?
You looking like you never doing yoga with me because I'm making you doing the right way. Okay, send your shoulders back because we want to focus on not trying to push our bodies to where it doesn't need to go. We're massaging we're massaging our spine and we're slowing down. Slow and controlled movements. And sending our shoulders back towards our spine. Not pressing up, send them back.
I thought I was sending them back.
Shrug your shoulder. You're flexing it, send it back. Okay, right there. Okay, we'll work on it. Breathe in and out and let go. Let me see. How do you natural? See, you moved it back there.
Oh, what?
That's how you moved it back.
Oh.
So you were moving it forward. You keep moving them forward. They don't need to be forward. We have to sit up in our shoulders. Put your hands like this. Just like that. Put them down by your side. Yep. Okay. From there. So now what we're going to do is breathe in. And this time we're going to twist to the right side. Taking our left hand on the outside of our right knee. Find a spot to gaze at in front of you. Inhale. Exhale. And send them back up. Inhale. Exhale. Send them to the opposite side. So take your hands, breathe in. And exhale, send them down to push your right hand. Switch. to put your right hand on your left knee. Breathe in and exhale. Now we're going to add a little bit more of a challenge. Take your feet and put them on top of your blocks to bring the ground closer to you. Then press your left leg into your block and then lift gently using your chair for support. Lift gently your right knee. It does not go all the way up to the chair. Option 2, just lift it up into the sky. Breathing in and out, sitting up nice and straight if possible. Option to stay here or twist gently into the leg. Inhale, exhale. Gently lowering down that right leg. Okay, ready to do the next side. Breathe in and pick up the opposite leg. Option to stay floated or bring it closer to you. Sitting up straight, dropping your shoulders and twisting in the pose. Inhale, exhale, slowly dropping it to the ground. Okay, from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand up and do some warriors in our chair. You can actually sit. You can sit. So, I'm gonna sit up nice, straight, and tall. Breathe in and breathe out. We're gonna start on our left side, which is our feminine side. We're gonna take one foot at a time and gently using our chair for support, twist to our left side. Placing our hands onto our knees and to open our bodies and breathe in, curve our spine, exhale, round our spine. Inhale, curve our spine. Exhale, round our spine, drop our head to our chest. Inhale, curve, raising our head slowly and control one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, round, dropping as well. Slow and controlled. Come back to a neutral. Come back to a neutral position. Placing our hands on our knees. We are going to hold onto our chair for support, necessary, and take our right leg and shoot it to the side. Place your right hand in the middle for support. From here, you're going to come a little bit to the edge of your chair and send your, can't do it because I have cords. Push gently, slide back gently into our chair and send our right leg. Send our right leg back. From here, we're going to straighten, breathe in and straighten our right leg. Okay. And then if you want to, it's a little bit easier, press off of the chair. Is that right? You don't have to do it right. I'm going to place your right leg down, place your right heel down, and open up a little bit more. Option stay here Or you can bring your hands up forward too. Or you can stay here.
I'm stay here.
Good job. I love how you listened to your body and just stayed here, using that chair for support. There's nothing wrong with that. You'll also sit down on your chair and take that pressure off of your hip, your left hip, and just send that right leg back if you have space. I don't have enough space. Stretch through. Option to keep it straight or bend. Breathing in through the pose and out. In and out. Play with your hands, keeping one on the chair and the other one on the for support. One on the chair for support, maybe having one out. When you're ready, breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Bring the right leg, using the chair for support, bring the right leg to meet back to the left. Coming down. Swirling down back to the middle of your chair. Breathing in really big and just resting on your knees. If you need a break or some water, you could take some at this time. Okay. Ready to do the other side? Ready to do the other side?
I thought we were finished.
No, we got 12 minutes. We got 12 minutes. We're almost done though. Okay. Gonna breathe in and turn to the other side. And keep our backs nice and warm by doing a few cat-cows. So putting your hands on your knees, pressing gently away. Breathing in. Curving our back, looking up to the sky. Exhale, rounding, bring your chest, your head to the chest. Inhale. Your head to the sky. Exhale, rounding the back. Okay. Bring your spine back to a neutral position. Shrugging your shoulders just a little bit. Placing your hands on your chair for support. Breathe in. And we're going to slowly, do you have space? Make sure you have space. And slowly shoot your leg back. Gently, at a time. When you're ready, option to stay here with it bent or, okay, just adjust so you can have room. Option to stay here with your leg, your back leg bent, or shoot your leg back a little bit more. Making sure your bottom is still supporting on the chair.
Is it still supporting?
It looks like it is. If you take your hands off, if your bottom still be on the chair?
If I take my hand off? Yeah.
Or is it leaning more into this left leg? We do not want to lean into our bent leg on the ground. We want to be nice.
I guess I need to come close to the edge of the chair.
You don't have to. I'm just trying to, because you were already like that, so I thought it was more comfortable for you to be off, but I don't want you to lean into your sideways and fall.
Okay.
So if you want to keep that leg, option to keep that leg bent, or you can straighten it out. If you don't have to, this is just options. Okay. Breathing in and out. One more time, in and out. Good job. Okay, slowly bringing that left leg to meet your right. Okay, bring back to the front. Because that is one of our hard positions, I didn't do everything that I was going to do in it. Instead, we're going to do it with our hands and sitting up nice and tall. So what we could do here is bring your hands all the way up. We're going to do some stretching from side to side. So place your hand on your opposite leg, and then just gently twist over to the side. Exhale, bring it back here to for center and lowering it down. Breathe in, whichever hand, the hand that you did not use, we're gonna bring up, bring it, both hands up. And then exhale, bring one hand down and then twisting over to the opposite side. Press into your knee, not opposite, but press into your knee to create more length in your spine. And exhale to bring it back to center. Did you need to do some windmills? Did you need to do windmills?
What's windmill? We're gonna go back side to side.
Well, no, we'll do something else. Breathe in. We're not doing windmills. From there, and breathe in really big again. Exhale, just like we did earlier, but this time your left hand is going to come forward. Your right hand is going to come back instead of placing it down. Breathe in. Exhale. Hold it for a little bit longer. Maybe your hands are heavy. Exhale. Let your hands come all the way down to the ground. And then we're going to inhale. Let our hands come all the way above us. Exhale. Go to the opposite side that you did. Maybe your hands are not all the way straight. Maybe the back one is resting on the chair. Try to get it a little bit more ground because we don't want to come all the way down here. We want to lift it a little bit more. Oh, that's why. Excuse me. Breathe in. Exhale. Hold it here if you need. If it's starting to get heavy and you want to give up and let go of the pros, you can. But another option is to breathe in through the pose. So breathing in through your nose and exhale. In, exhale. Breathe in and bring them out, or exhale, let them fall down. And then breathe in, bringing them all the way up. And letting them fall down to the ground. We're almost done. The last thing we're going to do is focus a little bit more on our legs. So we already did a little bit of some leg works, but this time we're just going to take our feet in. First thing we're going to do is we're going to swing our feet in front of us, creating some momentum in our feet. Now we're going to tap our feet on the ground. Maybe slowly rise both feet up at one time and flex them. One time. Flex them. With them. Flex them. Rolling them around. Stop in the middle and rolling it down the actual opposite way. Flex them. Wait. Flex. Wait. Flex. Into one. Flex the other. Wait one. Flex the other. Slowly put them down to the ground. And just like we did earlier, this time what we're going to do is we're going to raise one foot up in front of us, sitting up in our chair. We should feel it right in our hamstring. Sitting up nice and tall, flexing your foot, and just creating a little bit of a bend in our hips. Option to stay here. You replace, you can put a block under there to bring it a little bit less tension, or you can take your hands and then hold it up. Breathe in and exhale. Slowly letting it down. Oh, excuse me. Go happen all night. So now we're going to take our other foot. First, we want to make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. No pressure on our backs. And bring out our left leg. Flex your toes for a little bit more of a hamstring stretch. And if our foot starts to feel heavy, option to put a block under it or clasp your hands underneath. And lower all the way down. If there's any pose that you wanted to do before we have our eyes, lower our eyes again, let me know. Okay, so from here, what you're gonna do is just like we did in the beginning of class, we're gonna close our eyes down. Start to connect to your breath, breathing in and out. Finding a comfortable seat, a comfortable stillness. Sitting back in our chair, feet are grounded to the ground, hands resting softly on thighs or belly. There is another way that you feel comfortable to rest on. We do that as well. Then we put our palms down, looking for grounding. We put our palms up, looking for more of a receiving. So, or you could do one up, one down for both. Find what is comfortable for you. As you're sitting here, I want you to picture a breeze moving through the trees, like it's lifting your worries and carry them away. You don't need to chase the answers. You don't need to fix. It's already waiting. You are allowed to rest. From here, wiggle your toes. Maybe wiggle your fingers. Bring your hands above your head. All the way to the top. Stretching up as much as you can. And exhale, bringing it back down. Maybe you take your feet, like your knees, to your chest. If you can. If you can't, it's A-okay. Option from here. Breathe in really big. Wrap your hands around your feet. Give yourself a nice hug. Smile, kiss, and say, I love me some. And then put your feet down slowly and gently. Last time, we're going to reach our hands all the way to the top. Breathe in. Clap. Put your hands between your eyes. Breathe in. Exhale. Say, I am safe. Put your hands to your mouth. Breathe in really big. Exhale. Say, I am supported. Put your hands to your heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. I trust the release. And then bow down to yourself for showing up today. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. And we're done.
How long is it?
An hour.